Have you ever wanted to see a cute little country ball crying for candy? How about a country ball sweating like a pig?
Who the starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Yes, I'm sorry about the random and rather gross start to the video, but AI is destroying country balls and it needs to be stopped. The YouTuber RedSaturnSeven has already drawn attention to two abominable channels, which we'll be diving into today. But I have also found a brand new Country Balls channel, which is fully filthy AI that nobody on planet Earth has yet discussed. Until today. This is the Country Ball catastrophe. Let's go! Before we tear the AI Country Balls a new one, let's do a bit of background info first. Country Balls have been part of internet history as far back as 2009, with the Poland ball being the first country ball ever created. They originally started as comic strips, but have evolved into being beloved in the YouTube space. Independent Country Ball animators keep the platform feeling like a place where ordinary people can still invent a style, build a voice, and be recognized for it. Which is why I have a huge problem with the following three Country Ball channels. Number 1, Lucid Layers. The channel Lucid Layers has some of the most popular AI Country Ball videos on the internet. 3 videos about the Country Balls eating have each amassed over 100,000 views. Is watching Country Balls eat really that fascinating? Guess we better check and find out. Quick reminder to hit subscribe if you're enjoying the video so far. Thank you. It says in the channel description that the ASMR sounds are super satisfying and relaxing, but they just make me feel uncomfortable and ugh. Of course the Spanish country ball is eating paella. Country balls don't tend to have anime eyes, by the way. That's how you know this entire gimmick is a distortion of the original Country Balls vision. The whole point is they're meant to look a bit rubbish, a bit wonky. That's where the personality comes from. These soulless anime eyes, though, they just make them look like every other piece of algorithmically optimized content slop. You've taken the name Country Balls, the basic concept of country balls. You've slapped anime eyes on them, and now you're claiming it's a completely separate category. You're literally using the Country Balls name to get views, whilst claiming you're doing something completely different. Pick a damn lane. And you know what? The fans are not having it either. Comments like, your vids are AI slop with 31 likes, and traditions, culture, they're just Country Balls eating with 47 likes. One commenter absolutely nailed it. There are animators using blood and sweat. And that's the crux of it, isn't it? Real Country Ball content is someone actually sat there animating frame by frame. Whilst this lot, they're just typing prompts into a computer and then calling it a day. The audience has clearly had enough too. All 8 videos posted in the last 3 weeks are pulling in the low thousands of views. The channel's on live support. But, of course, kill one AI grifter and another hops in to take its place. Number 2, Superfail. The aptly titled channel Superfail, and yes, that name is doing some heavy lifting, seems like a blatant attempt to cash in on the Country Balls AI vermin trend. The channel was literally created last week and has already pulled in 15,000 views. Their most viewed video is called Trapped in Haunted Maze Country Balls.
Wait! If you scroll, we die!
Sorry, had to be done. You know what? Let's try another video.
This carnival looks abandoned.
I feel something's wrong here. Too quiet!
Uh-oh, the rides are moving.
You can't escape! Run! We're trapped! Only if everyone likes and subscribes, we might escape. Hurry! Click like and subscribe before it's too late!
Dude, seriously? This channel is so shameless. Go die for all I care, you AI rats.
We can escape if we work together! Yes! Let's go!
Country balls? These are freaking bowling balls, bro.
Finally, safe outside! Never coming back here!
There we have it, guys. The last frame of the video, and there are no Countryballs in sight. Just 3 tennis balls with anime eyes, one of which looks like it has a very serious skin condition. Superfail, they haven't got a clue what Countryballs actually are. The visuals look like they were made by someone who's heard of Countryballs, but never actually bothered to look it up. There's not a single proper Countrball in sight. Right then, Channel 3, and you know what? This is where things get properly grim. Number 3, Countryballs Vanjava. The channel Countryballs Vanjava has somehow amassed nearly 25,000 subscribers. And yes, that is SpongeBob SquarePants in a thumbnail, so I guess we'd better start with that.
Murika pergi ke rumah SpongeBob karena ingin berfoto dengan SpongeBob dan Gary.
Yep, the language is Indonesian because apparently even Southeast Asia isn't safe from the AI infection.
Malay pergi ke rumah Upin dan Ipin, foto bersama keluarga Upin Ipin. Rusia pergi ke rumah Masha and the Bear, lalu mereka foto bersama.
A Russian Countrball and Masha the Bear? Is nothing freaking sacred to these gangsters?
Yang terakhir Indo pergi ke rumah si Jumbo, foto bersama Don dan kawan-kawan. Like dan subscribe yang udah pernah nonton.
You don't have to speak Indonesian to hear the phrase like and subscribe, because deep down, that's all these channels really care about. Fast growth, a way to game the YouTube system, and you know what? Make a quick buck. They don't give two hoots about channels like King Animations, which actually care about their content and put time into sharing high-quality information on a platform that they clearly value. And the more you think about it, the more these channels are a symptom of a far bigger issue. Now look, I know what some of you are thinking. It's just silly videos. Kids don't care if it's AI. Why does this actually matter? Fair point. These aren't deepfakes trying to convince you the Prime Minister's declared war on Belgium. They're cartoon balls eating paella and candy with ASMR sound. Is it really that bad? Well, actually, yes. And here's why. Countryballs have been on YouTube for over a decade, teaching people about history and geopolitics in a way that's genuinely entertaining. That doesn't just happen overnight. Real creators spent years building a shared world of jokes, references, and character traits that audiences actually cared about. And now we've got AI grifters strip mining that work. That entire decade of work, by the way, for quick cash. Creators like King Animations and PWA, who actually understand what makes Countryballs tick, are watching their views tank, whilst these AI channels churn out soulless rubbish. People who've actually bothered to learn the craft are having their views stolen from these AI garbage channels, and it just ain't right. And let's be clear about what these AI channels are actually doing. They're nicking the name of a genuine 2010s meme that people actually care about, banking on you seeing Countryballs and clicking because you remember when it was actually good. It's nostalgia bait, pure and frickin' simple. They're flogging your childhood memories back to you as algorithmically generated rubbish. But, you might argue, trends die out anyway. This won't last forever. Snipe snap. Quit frickin' moaning. Sure, maybe this specific wave of AI Countrball ASMR will fade in a few months. Then, 3 more channels will pop up doing the exact same thing with a different gimmick. YouTube's algorithm loves this rubbish, and that's a real problem. And before anyone says, well, if real creators were good enough, they'd still get views, well, no. The algorithm doesn't care about quality, or whether you understand the format, or if you've respected 10 years of community tradition. It cares about how often you upload and whether people click. An AI channel can pump out 3 videos a day. A human animator working alone might manage 1 a week if they're knackering themselves. It's simply not a fair fight. These AI channels are actually pretty sinister when you think about it too. You can subscribe or we die. That's manipulation aimed at children. Add in the nicked IP, SpongeBob, Masha and the Bear, and you've got channels breaking rules left and right, whilst YouTube does sod all about it. So what can you and me and Lucky, I guess, what can we actually do? It's simple. Support real creators. Subscribe to King Animations and PWA. Leave comments. Engage with content made by people who give a damn. When you see AI slop, hit not interested and don't recommend channel. If it's really taking the piss, report it for spam. Countryballs have quietly been doing their thing on YouTube for over a decade, making history and geopolitics accessible and genuinely fun. Let's not let AI grifters turn it into yet another content farm. If you want me to cover more AI disasters ruining the internet, smash that like button. And if you don't, I'll die! I'm joking, obviously. Unlike Superfail, I'm not actually going to guilt trip you with fake death threats. But, having said that, a like would be nice. I've been Snipe Snap, he's been Lucky, we'll see you soon. Snipe, snap, out.